Right, morning guys and girls. Today's going to be a short one again. So I'm just going to start off with this far zoomed out view of the Bitcoin chart. So that's the Corona low and the first all-time high, and then those lows in June last year. So we did push through a little bit there, but on the midline there's been respect and respect there. And then those are quite perfect touches, and you can see where we found ourselves right now on really good support there. So I was wondering last night why not we're not going through. You just see, I think my other chart is a bit messy here. See, we wicked out there, but I didn't really understand. I thought we would take out those lows, but maybe we will today. Because look, those lows, if we swing failure that's the top of that mini range there. But just going back to this chart, still sticking to the zoomed out views that I started over the weekend. I also got this, I've had this support resistance line for a while, but I had it on the magnet on that week there, and now I've changed it down to this week, which is a accepted technical analysis. If you see there's more respect further down, you can move your initial line or trend line or whatever, and now we're really finding quite good support on here, although it is quite a, if you zoom in out, then it is quite a steep decline. Staying above this line doesn't really mean a lot for the bulls, so we need to stay above there. So you can see there's a nice little confluence there. Let's see which line will be followed. And then there's just one more indicator on this line that I want to show you. You'll see that last pivot before we went down on this into this range was the rejection of that high that we just reached. And that one is still a bit far away. Okay, and then just moving on to another chart that I've got here, also about last night, the support we're having. So there's a this is a significant low, this Corona low, on around the 13th of March 2020. And you can see this anchored VWAP has been shown respect. The chart has followed this line quite well and religiously. And you'll see we're actually smack on it right now. There's been weeks through, but it's really supporting us there. So I think this is a must hold for the bulls, this anchored VWAP. So you can just copy these lines or indicators that I have on my chart, and then there's another bigger view, is this channel that I've got. Let me just switch it on and off for you. You'll see there, and that more or less correlates that middle of that channel with that other anchored VWAP that we have. That VWAP was taken from that pivot, before we went into this. So if you zoom in a bit there, we had a hard push up, we had a reset. So from that, that was the start of this range. So the start of this range into there, we have this VWAP on the center line, and it's also a point of control of this bigger area. And then there's just one other thing I think I want to show you on here, is this Fibonacci speed fan. And you can see this 382 has also provided a bit of support, but it's similar to the support resistance line that I just showed you. It doesn't mean a lot for the bulls because it's quite a steep decline just to stay above that. Okay, if we remove or just hide those all the speed fan and some of these lines and the fixed range, I just wanted to show you we should never delete these from our charts. So that range that we were in for a while there, if you look at that point of control, it's also exactly where we are now, support. So definitely a must hold support where we are now. Look how small that little range looks like compared to that one there, and that little range there, if we just zoom in, is this one here. So quite good support, I suppose, but today will be quite a significant day for the bulls, or I suspect we're gonna drop really hard. So just be ready for both sides, for up and down. And I think that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. I've got to leave early this morning. See you again tomorrow morning. So just before I sign off, the daily levels of Friday are still quite relevant today. So if you want to go zoom in a bit closer, you can still use those levels. I'm doing the same. Right, cheers.